marketing, entrepreneurship, and all things small business. You're listening to the Jurassic Marketing's Triceratops. Now, here's your host, Justin Miller.
Hey, school is out.
Yeah, vacation time. Summer. Just means more of the same stuff. More dance, more soccer, more this, more that, more doctor's visits.
It does seem like more driving around and more...
Yeah, but see, for
Can
you...
I use the word obligation?
It is.
I probably shouldn't.
No, but that's true.
But
Still,
there's more places to deliver kids to.
you got to run here, you got to run there. Yeah, but you love it now because you're driving the Tesla. And
You mean it's driving me?
Come on. I know.
If we're at the point where you can put your kids in there and it just takes them.
That would be
It's coming.
That would be ideal.
We're a ways off yet, but it's coming.
But even now, you can take them somewhere and you could be reading in the seat. It's just sitting there.
I don't know if you're going to have a book open in front of you or not. I'm not going to test it. I don't want to get locked out.
What? Oh, so it could lock you out.
It punishes you, yeah. Like if you have your phone in your hand too long, you
Elon's
get a warning.
like, you can't
too many
do that.
warnings, you get locked out for a certain amount of time.
All right.
Can't abuse it, Kevin.
So that means you've decided to stay with the self-drive.
Oh, yeah, he's collecting his money now.
They want to collect that toll money. Is it a Hyundai?
Yeah, $99 a month.
I mean, that's for the freedom to not have to drive your kids anymore, but still be in the car messing with all the cool stuff. It's probably worth it.
Yeah. I mean, it can drive us to, Six Flags.
I mean, that would be Great America. Does Great America still get this? Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Six Flags Great America.
I just try to stay with
different ownership.
Adventureland. Is that the one in Iowa?
Yeah, Adventureland's in Iowa. I used to own some Six Flags stock and got booted out of that in bankruptcy. That was a bad investment.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
You're not bitter at all.
No. Don't invest in things just because you enjoy them. But we're talking...
That seems like the why. Oh, see, that's like why. That's a whole nother episode. Jeez.
No, this is not an investment advice.
Well, every episode during the summer, we need some kind of disclaimer.
That's because it's the fun ones. No,
it is.
We are talking about why every business should think like a theme park.
Oh,
this is something I've actually studied. Like, it sounds
do you mean like be more like a circus or think like a theme park?
Well, I mean, the animals are running loose.
That's what I mean. I can see dinosaurs everywhere or ferrets everywhere, whatever.
Thank God the dinosaurs aren't alive.
True. They could.
They definitely got monkeys running around in some offices, but
it's true.
No, we're talking about, how to keep people leaving happy while they're spending. How to happily open their wallets and get them spending.
And you leave with a smile on your face and no money.
Yeah. And, as an aside, in the amusement industry, I was a member of IAPA for a while, Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, and went to those conferences, and I owned a haunted house. And I had a distinct interest in this industry. Believe it or not, I never worked for a theme park, believe it or not. None close, otherwise probably would have.
True.
So I had to settle for riding the rides, which, being an old man, I can't really do anymore.
It's not as much fun. Like, you're right. Last time we went to one of those, I'm like, well, that hurt my neck.
Not as much fun. It could down me for like 3 days. Not happen.
We're sponsored by Leave.
The cruise was a problem for a day or so.
Wow.
Yeah.
And not seasickness, you mean? Just...
Well, no, I was taking the Dramamine one day, but more to do with just general motion stuff. Anyhow, we're going to have like our functional health docs calling in
I know.
with advice for me.
Jeez. You're going to get targeted now.
I'm already targeted. But no, the theme parks typically, now I'm going to take Six Flags out of this because they're not known for this anymore. Disney still is for the most part. But they worry about the experiences and what people remember. They're not just trying to sell products. They're in the business of creating moments, stories, surprises, delight, emotional response. And business owners should try and do as much of that as they can. So, we have a client success manager here now, and part of her job is to try and come up with unexpected surprise and delight for our clients, which is tough as a marketing agency.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. Without being cheesy, it would be tough.
I'm okay being cheesy, but...
Well, yeah. Because it can work.
But, yeah, it's a pretty transactional relationship. Otherwise, bring us, leads or clients or...
Sure.
But no, like people don't typically go around and tell the world when you do that. So you have to inject things.
I love my direct mail campaign. It was the finest. You should call these guys.
Yeah, there are a few of us that do talk like that, but we're few and far between. Not enough to support a business.
No, that's probably true.
But we do have people tell us all the time about the dinosaur we shipped them after an event.
See that?
Or send us pictures of the
You're proving your
inflatable ones
point.
after
You're
trade
proving
shows.
your point. It creates something that people get excited about. They relate it.
Yes.
I bet they're not thinking about someone else when they know that that's you.
Yeah, I've seen the inflatable dinosaurs from our events. So if you haven't seen us at a trade show, we do a lot of trade shows, different industries, and we always have like a 5-foot tall inflatable T-Rex and usually some smaller raptors around with our T-shirt on, with our logo on. Still haven't figured out how to emblazon just into their scales, but we don't haul those things home because it's not worth deflating them. So someone gets to be the lucky recipient.
Someone takes one home,
of a giant dinosaur every time. And without fail, the inflatable dinosaur makes its way somewhere where we get a picture of. So I saw our friend Brian Glass had one in the passenger seat of his car and is cruising down the HOV lane with it, and sent a picture of that, used it in some social posts. I have seen one we left out at Genius Network end up in Cleator, their ghost town. And I think it had like a cowboy hat on it, and it was doing all kinds of stuff out there. And people tell these stories and share that. Now, does that directly relate in selling direct mail? Not necessarily, but it certainly creates a positive emotion that sets the stage for it.
Sure.
And yes, I can't necessarily tell them where to go with it, but I know that there's some attachment to that. By the way, we also get like nut jobs at every conference that are true dinosaur people and come up, and that conversation usually falls a little flat. So if you're one of those, you're going to stump our staff really quick. We do not do orientation of paleontology.
Oh my gosh. They just want to talk about, all the dinosaur teeth you got in the exhibit.
Yeah, the fossils.
It's like a mini museum, though, at your trade shows.
You know what? We haven't taken a lot of fossils lately. Thanks for reminding me.
I mean,
we literally have a drawer full of fossils.
Last year or whatever it was, or the year before when I went to Phoenix with you and helped there, I was amazed how many people were like, those are real? Those are real dinosaur teeth? I'm like, they are. Don't touch them.
Yeah, but we spent good money on those.
That's what I mean.
For the most part, they're in a drawer.
Well, that's nice. That's quality. Got 3 uses.
Not a lot of people tour the office. So, yeah, the trade show's a good place for that. But, yeah, I mean, we're in the midst of summer. Between the appointments and the summer camps and everything like that, it's family vacation time, right? Like people going to fairs and concerts and sporting events and amusement parks and water parks and everything in between. And like the whole psychology is different during the summer. It tends to be a slower time for a lot of industries. Like family takes a front seat and business can take a back seat. But people seek out experiences because they want them. It's something they want. Like if you need our service, it's not as exciting as if like there was something that you wanted and you're seeking, right? It's easier to sell if you need, by the way, like you're in more pain, but it's not as fun. So yeah, people aren't bragging about the boring stuff. Hey, I printed this brochure on glossy stock this month. No one's talking about that.
I don't think that ever happens, does it?
Someone somewhere saying it, but not enough. Or I switched my lawyer.
True.
Got a new lawyer.
Got a new lawyer.
Yeah, probably not. But if they had a great experience or something unexpected, or some dinosaur candy arrived in the mail, you got a chance of that being talked about.
Yeah.
So something weird. The timing's important of it too, by the way. But people rarely talk about just you providing what you said you were going to provide.
No, because it's A, they expect it, or they don't believe you're going to deliver it anyway. So even if you do, they're kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't say I can't stand Disney. I just think Disney is so overpriced, but I will tell you every time I'm forced to go there and spend 5 days there, I do leave saying, wow, the customer experience, it is one of the few places where they still really put the customer first. There's a cost to that. I mean, they took every dollar I had, but you really do feel catered to at Disney.
Yeah, and they've cut some, right? So the true Disney fans are whining a little more now because they've lost some of that.
Yeah.
On the opposite end, I just took the Alaskan cruise, and an experience I had there was Port of Seattle's where we went out of, and they had a thing where you were able to check your bag from the boat.
Oh.
So we set the bag out, which everyone does, right? They get it off the boat. But we set it out, and it went straight to the airline. Never had to touch the thing.
That's nice.
And the reason I thought of that right now is because Disney used to have it when you went to Disney.
Okay.
They had the Magical Express and your bags got delivered to your Disney resort and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't they cut that? It's probably still at the premium tier.
Sure.
But it used to be something else. But yeah, I mean, Disney and amusement parks are usually good at thinking through the guest experience, more so than most business owners. So when they experience, and yes, they have a physical place, which not all businesses do, but what are people going to experience? What are they going to hear? Is it music? What are they going to smell? Yes, they pump in fragrance. Adventureland does it too, by the way, on Main Street. If you look careful enough. The cruise line did too, by the way, on the ship. They had sent things all over. The first thing I thought is, this smells clean. It smells like clean and Pledge nonstop. And then a little later, I'm looking up. Oh, we're pumping that scent in here. I got it. Hopefully it's still clean. How the staff interacts. Is that accidental? Is it scripted? Signage. Can you find your way around? Is it fun? Like, yeah, it has to be functional, but is it fun? Line theming and queuing is really where Disney has excelled in the past, and they set the bar for that in the amusement industry. Yeah, if we got people stuck in lines for 2 hours, how can we entertain them, or at least change it up and have detail to look at? Now, that's kind of got screwed up with the lightning lane or whatever.
Well, I mean, I'm not a diehard Disney. I have friends that go there like literally once or twice a year. I think I've been to Florida 4 times in my entire life. And again, if I never go back, I'm not going to cry. But if I do go back, I would enjoy it. But again, I think like for me, I don't want to spend a week there. I don't care how much. I don't care how well you treat me.
That'd be overstimulating to me, a whole week of it. But
it's just, I mean, I don't like that super oppressive humidity. Like, you can't, like, how? I mean,
they haven't figured out how to deal with the weather.
They
figured out the mosquitoes, but they haven't figured out the weather.
Yeah, if I could just go, but again, if I went in December, maybe that would be okay. But like, that doesn't work either. No one, I mean, we're not going for Christmas, so I don't know. But I will admit, as much as I'm not like a lover of all things Disney, they do it well. Even when they cut some things back, you're right.
They cut it for profit.
Yeah, because there's not enough profit at Disney.
Well, the thought is, okay, they can be standing in lines, or they can be out in the park spending money.
Well, that's true too. I mean,
or they can pay us money to not spend in line for the privilege to be in the park spending more money.
True.
So, I mean, that changed the experience a little, but all the things they built for the line queue are still there. And most people don't even realize that. The real fans do, right? The others, it's just trying to create the experience and get in the theme for each land and the ride itself, and to honestly just make the time pass a little faster, because that's one of the major problems.
Yeah.
So,
well, you buy into it. If you're a mom and dad with a 4-year-old and it's the first time you've ever been there with them, like, you buy into it. Like, you go there expecting the Disney experience, and the thing about Disney, at least as I can tell, it'd be really hard for them to screw it up, because the cast is well trained and everything is right. The smells and the sights and you can get everything you want. It's really hard for Disney to screw it up for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's their own worst enemy now, because they have the reputation.
True.
Right? So anytime they do have to do a trade-off, it's trouble. And probably their thought process, I can't speak for them, but they have to keep raising the prices, right? If I were them, I'd be trying to have the best experience possible and not worry about the complaints about it being high priced.
I think that's probably what they do think.
Yeah.
I mean,
and by the way, if the lines and everything are a problem, you can do the VIP tour guide.
For more money.
Yeah, it's demand based on pricing, but it's like $5,000 to $10,000 a day.
I mean, really?
And up to 10 people in the group, and you get your own personal guide, and you just skip everything. You just skip straight to the front of whatever you want all day long.
Skip to the bank.
Go out the back doors. You can cover multiple
that
parts
does seem really cool to me, but I guess I'm not.
It's a different experience, though, right?
It would be a different experience, and I don't envision that I'll ever be in the economic bracket to say, let's do that.
Well, arguably,
per
it's
person,
not the
or is that
Disney
like a group of
No,
people?
that's the group.
That's okay.
Well, and you have to buy the tickets.
Well, yeah.
Can't include those.
No.
So,
yeah, but if you had a group, I mean, that might be.
Now we're getting there. So like $1,000 a head.
Yeah, says the guy who would pay $1,000 to sit courtside to watch Caitlin Clark play one day.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? You're right. It is Sunday. Maybe I'll turn my head here and be like, wait a minute.
The experience could be arguably better at Disney.
You're right. Maybe. Well, Cinderella had a Caitlin Clark Fever uniform on, I'd be like, let's go to Cinderella's castle.
Cinderella is going to be playing that day regardless.
That's true. That is true.
She will, but Tinkerbell will be flying.
That's right. That's true. No one's hurt at Disney.
We just replace her. We're good.
Yep.
All right. So focus on that feeling a little bit. You don't have to emulate Disney, but if you do want to learn more about Disney, I got a good friend, Vance Morris, who is very deep on this subject and actually does have firsthand experience there and teaches the Disney ways and how to implement them in your business, and actually does tours too. So you can go there for a couple days and walk a lot of miles.
Get your exercise in.
Yes.
Your watch will be pinging you, telling you how much exercise you got.
He's known to wear the attendees down a little bit. We'll get Vance on a future episode here. We'll go deeper on this. Let's give some tangible examples of things people can actually do in their business, because now they're like, okay, I get it. I'm gonna put a scent machine and crank out some. The Delta Club, by the way, has its own scent too.
Cotton candy?
Nah, some indistinguishable thing.
But enough that you notice it.
Oh yeah. All right, so in your business, things you can do to create a little bit of that experience, a little bit of like the Disney magic moment. Number one, handwritten thank you cards. We've talked about them before.
People love them.
Yeah, people love them. They're a little bit of work, not a lot of work. Very cheap. Do it. Number two, unexpected upgrades.
Okay.
So anything you can do to throw in something, toss something in. A funny aside on TikTok, obviously I found my way to like the EV stuff, and there's a guy named EV Auto. He's got dealerships and all they do is sell EVs. But the owner's the TikTok personality, and he'll walk in and he's like, I'll give you the Alex is his name. That's it. I'll give you the Alex deal. You know what the Alex deal is? You work with your sales rep and then I come in and do something. And I'm watching this, and he'll come in and see what they bought. Did they buy anything with any actual profit in it, i.e. warranties and this and that?
Sure. Yeah.
Like, I'm going to give you the plug-in charger. Like, yeah, so they spent $40,000 and you gave them $100. Woohoo.
It's all about how you made them feel, though.
Unexpected,
and you think you got something.
Except he's made it expected now.
Well, if you're telling everyone about how cool, yeah, right, then they become.
But he does have people flying in to buy cars there for some reason. I mean, the car's commodity. All right, other things, fun packaging.
Mm-hmm.
We have dinosaur branding on our stuff. You don't have to use dinosaurs, but it can be fun. Creative follow-up and touch points. Anything personal. Birthday stuff, anniversary stuff,
sure.
Personal interest stuff. Very, very difficult to do because it requires actually caring and knowing about clients. Memorable onboarding, anything you can do that's unique there. Bring them on board and surprise and delight them along the way, experience-wise. So when I was doing more live workshops, like in the last industry, I'd do some in Vegas and piggyback on other events. And we would have things where if they signed up, they got to go on the Las Vegas helicopter strip tour, things like that. I assure you they still talk about that. Or the Stratosphere, top of the world restaurant, the rotating restaurant. We do things like that. So something really memorable like that. And it doesn't have to be extreme. And those don't cost too much. I don't know what they cost now, but in the grand scheme of things, they weren't. But most of the time, businesses fail on this. Like, here's what it looks like. Like, I exchange money, I sign a contract, you give me invoices, you get in line. It's physical. I'm thinking like doctors now. Like, you sit in the waiting room.
Sit and hold, wait.
Yeah. Here's the generic email response. Here's my out of office. Just start thinking about the summer stuff. Open your eyes and ears, because now's the time where you're going to start to see experiential and say, what can I steal from that industry? And I literally, we had an episode about this, went to the amusement industry, walking around saying, what can I steal?
Yeah.
But it's coming to you now. You got state fairs and everything else.
Banana Ball's coming this summer.
There you go.
Go check that out.
Add personality, put some small surprises in there, focus on how people feel, not about necessarily what you're delivering. Obviously, have your stuff together on what you're delivering. Make sure the communication's good. But give them something to talk about.
Something good to talk about.
You don't have that song either, do you?
Oh, no. Yeah, no. I don't see these notes until we go live.
Okay. I think we better put a laptop on the desk so you can hunt them.
That's true. I could
if only you had some skills as a DJ.
No kidding.
No equipment.
We could hook up a whole set of gear over here. I just hop over here and start mixing.
Maybe I need an excuse to buy some again.
Oh, my gosh.
So give them something to talk about, because it rarely happens by accident. If you're fortunate enough, it does. Bottle that up and try and do it again.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless of whether you're trying to or not, you're creating an experience. You might as well make it a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So think about the experience. If my business was a theme park, would people come back again? Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully.
I mean, if it's a theme park where you give them money on their way out.
That's true. Stop by over there, sir, grab your hundy.
But they need to have fun while they're in it as well. All right, so don't be boring. Don't go extinct. Continue having a wonderful summer, and we will be back next week.
Thanks for listening to the Triceratops podcast. Be sure to subscribe and leave your comments. For more information on how Jurassic Marketing Direct Mail can help grow your business, visit JurassicMarketing.com.